guys, welcome to your first video recorder lesson. So obviously you're gonna need your recorder for this. Try to find maybe a place that's not completely surrounded by a ton of people because they don't want to listen to me play recorder. They probably don't want to listen to you play recorder. I want to listen to you play recorder. But you want to find a private place in your house or like maybe in a room separate. Maybe your parents will kick you out to the garage. One of those things to do this lesson. So first of all, we're gonna review some recorder basics because for you fourth graders and really you fifth graders, it's been a while since we played recorder together. So number one, your left hand goes on top. Now usually in class I mirror you and so I put my right hand on the top. But I think the video is gonna do some weird stuff. So I'm just gonna go with my left hand. You make sure you have your left hand too. You guys know who you are, those of you who keep putting your left hand on the bottom instead of the top. So left hand on top. Make sure that back hole is covered by your thumb. And then 1, 2, 3. And you're also gonna need to chunk down to E for this lesson too. Second thing, warm air. You're not blowing out a candle with this. If you blow out a candle, you're gonna drive the rest of your family insane. Make sure you're putting warm air into that recorder. Last but not least, make sure your holes are being completely covered. Now, especially you fourth graders, if you're getting a noise that sounds kind of like this, I call that the spooky whistle noise. Then it doesn't matter how much you think you're covering your holes, you're not. So, as you're playing, if you get something that sounds like this, cover those holes better. Sometimes it's that you just need to push harder on it. Lots of times it's that you're not covering your back thumb hole completely. So, left hand on top, warm air. If it sounds just like crazy loud, like then you are not using warm air. And cover those holes. No creepy old house whistling noises. All right, so our notes that we're gonna review today are B, A, G, and E. And also for you fifth graders, you are gonna review our C. And fourth graders, that will be a new note for you, but you need to know it. So first we have our B, just pinching the top of it. I'm gonna play, and I'm just gonna assume that at home while you watch this video, you're echoing me. So let's do some B echoes. All right, now we're gonna add one more finger for our A. And then we're gonna add one finger for our G. So we're at G, then we take our two fingers of our right hand, we chunk them down. Yes, very chunky, so nice. All of it down. Remember, if it's gonna sound like this, gotta press harder. If it's sounding like this, then you're blowing too hard. Warm air. So now we'll do some E echoes. All right, now we're gonna do some echoes using any of those four notes that we just reviewed. now we just have one final note to review. And fourth graders, this is a brand new note for you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have your A fingering. So we got that thumb and we've got the top two fingers. This is gonna be our high C finger. And you're gonna need this, fourth graders, for next week's recorder class. So all you do is you take off that top finger. Now the good things about high C is it's really hard to overblow on high C because it's so high already. Bad thing about high C, very awkward fingering. It's like the A fingering, but you're taking that one note off. So you got your middle finger and your thumb still on it. So let's do some high C echoes. All right, now we're gonna do some switching from B to C. Crazy finger work there. All right, so that is the review of all of the fingers you're gonna need for today's assignments. Remember, don't annoy your families. Left hand on top. Don't overblow, warm air. And if you're making scary house noises, you need to fix how your fingers are covering those holes. All right, have fun making some music.